What happened?
I'm learning.
Sorry, Auntie, we are now learning.
Yeah, okay. Let me open my YouTube also. I'm just checking here. Yeah, I can see here, play. Andarki namaskaram. Let us start today's Telugu speaking practice session. Earlier, I was teaching to one of the student using this verb like sentence formation techniques in the Telugu language, using some small sentences. There are some lengthy sentences also, but I was teaching from the basic. For example, how we form the basic sentence. Then also we started adding additional words to make it like lengthy sentence. So there are more than 200 sentences, I think. But this file also I will share in the description section of this video. If you are practicing, if you are watching this live, you can also put your comments or practice sentences in this live chat box. And if you're watching later, you can put your practice sentences in the comment section of this video. I'm not going to explain all the things because it's already there in my previous video. I will upload the video later, but now we will continue from the next sentence. So I'm referring the sentences from this website. There is a nice website called manythings.org. So here I'm just taking some references, then I'm explaining the sentence formation techniques. So I reached up to this sentence. The next sentence is the scholarship enabled him to study abroad. This is little lengthy sentence for the beginner, but don't worry. I'll explain like small sentence, then I will expand the remaining part. Okay, let's not this one. I want to start renumbering for the new structure. Because if you look at this document, every structure has some individual explanation, but you will find the video later. Like, this is one structure. This is another structure. You will find in between the dividers. Okay. So this is also a new structure. The scholarship enabled him to study abroad. This is the sentence. Let's discuss this one. Just to save time, I just go to Google and I just get the translation. If there is any mistake, I will correct it. You can also use this translate.google.com to build your vocabulary. So let me bring this one. Then I just put it here. Okay. Scholarship. Actually, let's keep the same spelling. Scholarship. Scholarship అతనికి విదేశాలలో చదువుకోవడానికి చదువుకోవడానికి వీలు కల్పించింది. So let me put in different colors. For example, the scholarship enabled. Okay. So it means you can see here the scholarship enabled means scholarship వీలు కల్పించింది. వీలు కల్పించింది. I will give you some more sentences for your practice. Also, let's ask the participants to try with different verbs. Okay. Him. Him means ataniki. Ataniki. So I'll put this one in this side, in this color. Ataniki. Then to study. To study means చదవడానికి or చదువుకోవడానికి. Both are correct. But let me put this one in a color. Then we'll see. Okay. Then abroad. Abroad means Videshalalo. There is a little variation. I'll explain it later. Abroad. Okay. Now we got the sentence meanings with individual words. Okay. Now let's discuss the meanings individually. See, the scholarship enabled means scholarship వీలు కల్పించింది, వీలు కల్పించింది. Enable, enable means వీలు కల్పించు. Like that we can say as verb in base form. This is like V1, వీలు కల్పించు. Okay. Him, him means basically him means atadi, and we add ni suffix atadini. Atadini is the meaning. Okay. Now sometimes we use the meaning like to him, to him. To him means atadiki, atadiki. So the next one, to study. Study means చదవడానికి, చదవడానికి or చదువుకోవడానికి, చదవడానికి or చదువుకోవడానికి. If you look at this one, చదవడానికి is like in general. చదువుకోవడానికి, it is like if he is getting a benefit, like it is for him personal use, like like he is going to get a benefit by doing that task. In such cases, we use that co type of ending, చదువుకోవడానికి. So, but చదవడానికి, it is like in general. For example, he is reading something on a stage. So you can say చదవడానికి. He went to the stage to read. అతడు స్టేజి మీదకు చదవడానికి వెళ్ళాడు. But here it is he is reading for everyone. It is not only for him. So in such case we use చదవడానికి. But here in this case he is getting benefit. In such cases we can say చదువుకోవడానికి. But let me explain the base form of the verb study. Study means చదువు. This is V1, verb in base form. Okay. చదువు. చదువు becomes చదువుకోవడానికి or చదవడానికి. Abroad means విదేశాలు. Abroad means విదేశాలు. This is the meaning like as a noun, But here, if you look at this sentence, we mentioned విదేశాలలో. So విదేశాలలో, విదేశాలలో. Videshalalo, it is something like, in other countries. In other countries. Okay. This is like in. We use the meaning of in also. So that's why we change like this, abroad. Let me put this one here. So in the above sentence, we use the meaning of in other countries. In means low. In means low. Okay. So Videshalu plus lo becomes Videshalalo. That is the formation. Okay. Now we got this sentence explanation. Now let's ask our participants to try with different verbs and some related words. Okay. So the structure, the first structure, if you look at here, there is something like some kind of activity or some kind of noun, something is there. Then enabled. This is a verb. Him. Okay. Let's get this structure. Let's extract this structure and practice. Okay. So here I will write something like noun plus enabled plus like object pronoun. Okay. Now let's have some practice. Praveen garu, can you form any other sentence using this structure? Then we'll try to translate. For example, I'll tell you something. The meeting enabled me to interact with many people. This is lengthy sentence, make it short. So like that, instead of meeting, you can just say anything. For example, marriage function or anything, any celebration enabled me to do something like that. So just make something, then practice it.
Mm. I'm thinking about like a car license enables someone to drive
Yes,
a car.
yes,
Okay.
yes. The car license enabled me Okay, license. License enabled me to. So we need to write some kind of benefit, what it does if you have car license. Okay,
to
the car
to
license enabled me to,
to drive, um like to drive legally, but I don't want to make a difficult sentence.
yeah,
To drive,
let's
is that fine?
yeah, yeah. Okay, let's put like this. It
Okay.
can be anything. So whoever writing, they can write anything. Okay. So to drive after that, they can just our focus is to practice in this structure. Okay. Now drive means like nadapadaniki. Okay, nadapadaniki or drive cheyadaniki. Okay. So to drive. Okay. The car license, it is same. Car license. 1 minute only. So the car lines here వీలు కల్పించింది enabled me నాకు వీలు కల్పించింది నాకు వీలు కల్పించింది టు డ్రైవ్ ఓకే వాహనం నడపడానికి కార్ లైసెన్స్ వాహనం నడపడానికి నాకు వీలు కల్పించింది దిస్ ఇస్ ఎ సింపుల్ స్ట్రక్చర్ అండి లెట్స్ థింక్ some other sentences in the same pattern. So first thing, something should be there like some kind of facility or some kind of thing. Then it should give some kind of benefit to you. Then there should be a sentence to perform something. So that is our sentence pattern. Can you try the other one?
The university degree enabled me to get a good job.
Excellent sentence. The university degree enabled me to get a good job. Okay, so let's ask our other parts, Vinoba garu, to try. Okay, to help you, I will. Yeah. Before that, let me give you the vocabulary, Andy, so that it will be easy to uh, make the sentence. Okay. So the university. Okay, we can say university, but Vishwavidyalayam. The translation of university is Vishwavidyalayam. Vishwavidyalayam. Vishwa Vishwavidyalayam. Okay. So enabled that already you saw in the previous sentence that is same. Me, me means like I will give you me means nannu, but in this sentence we need to take to me meaning. To me means naaku. Okay. To get means like to get means పొందడానికి a good job. Good means manchi. A means oka. Good means manchi. Job means udyogam. So I think it is easy for you now to make sentence. The reason for explaining like this, let me explain again the reason. 1 minute and let me type this one, then I will explain. Udyogam, udyogam, udyogam. Okay. So whenever you are watching this video or any of my videos or any pattern, what you have to do, just you have to get the meanings for individual words. It can be like to like pattern or structure or individual nouns or anything. Then try to put them in the proper sentence format. Then you can ask any native Telugu speaker whether it is correct or not. And before that, if you have any doubt about the vocabulary part, for example, these individual words, you can ask them. They will definitely help you. Or just go to translate.google.com, then type the individual phrase, not the full sentence. Don't try to translate full sentence at the first. Just get the breakup sentence, like individual things. Then you try to make your own sentence. Then see the final translation from Google, or maybe you can ask someone whether it is correct or not. If you are making like like 100% correct translation, you are good to go. Those sentences you can use confidently in your conversations. Okay. Now you can try to make the like form the
Yeah,
sentences.
well, yes. విశ్వవిద్యాలయం డిగ్రీ నాకు మంచి ఉదయం పొందడానికి వీలు కల్పించింది.
Yeah, it's correct, Andy, but the pronunciation you can improve. I will read now.
That is all.
Vishwavidyalayam degree. Yeah, Vishwavidyalayam degree. Just a minute, Andy, just a minute. Okay, sorry, Andy. Vishwavidyalayam degree. Okay, నాకు నాకు ఒక మంచి ఉద్యోగం
ఉద్యోగం
పొందడానికి వీలు కల్పించింది. వీలు కల్పించింది.
పొందడానికి
కల్పించింది.
కల్పించింది. కల్పించింది.
Yes, Andy. So udyogam, this there is some mistake.
ఉద్యోగం. Okay.
Udyogam, this is the correct pronunciation. Yeah, actually many people are learning using English script. So there is a chance of mispronunciation. So just try to listen to the native Telugu speaker, then practice. Then you will get the pronunciation. Okay, Andy. So this is a nice structure. And let's have one more sentence, then we'll go to the next pattern. Okay. So okay.
Praveen Garu, I have suggested a sentence in the chat box. Maybe you can.
That's good. That's good. Let me copy and paste. Okay. So it should be same pattern, I think. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So the new textbook enabled the students to easily pass their school exams. Perfect, Andy. Okay. Now, Praveen Garu, I will give you the vocabulary from this sentence. Then you frame the sentence. Okay. So the new means kotta, Andy. Kotta. So if anybody is watching this one on YouTube live, you can also type your sentence, the practice sentence attempt in the chat box. Let me see. Okay. New means kotta. Textbook means Pathya Pustakam. Pathya Pustakam. Enabled, you know already. That is same. Students means Vidyardhulu. So Vidyardhulu enabled the students, Vidyardhulu. But as per the sentence structure, we are using the meaning like to plus object. Okay. Two students means Vidyardhulaku. To easily pass. Okay. To pass means we can say pass kavadaniki. People usually say like this, pass kavadaniki. But the true translation you see in the written language or newspaper, uttirnata sadhinchadaniki. Uttirnata sadhinchadaniki. Okay, then their tama school exams. Okay, there means tama or walla. This one I will explain later, some more things, additional vocabulary, but let's keep this one. Walla or tama. School means body or part. Okay, we can say school exams. Pathashala parikshalu. School means pathashala. Exams means parikshalu. Parikshalu. Okay, this is very lengthy sentence, but it will help you to make sentence. Just try. Okay, and let me see if there are any other things. Okay, easily means sulabhanga. Okay, so in the Telugu language, usually we write the subject and verb, like, first subject, at the end, the verb will be there. Then in between, all the vocabulary will come. That is very important to keep in the order. Sometimes if you keep here and there, it's fine. The sentence still, it will be meaningful. But let's try from Pravindra. Let's listen from Pravindra Garu. Pravindra Garu, meer cheppandi ee sentence.
So we start with Pathya Pustakam.
Yes, andi.
Okay. Pathya Pustakam.
So this one I will put capital T because the sound should be Pathya. Pathya.
Pathya. Right.
Pathya Pustakam.
Okay.
Pathya Pustakam. When you are learning, sometimes it's okay to use English words also. Later on, you implement the Telugu word. If you want to say textbook, it's fine, absolutely. Here, the important thing is you need to put it in the proper sentence structure only. Vocabulary you will learn with practice. So, Pathya Pustakam. Okay, then,
Vidyarthulaku.
yes,
Yes.
Vidyarthulaku.
Hmm.
Vidyarthulaku, yes.
To pass the exams, the school exams.
Okay, let me help you, Andy. Sulabhanga. Okay. Before that, we can say Tama Parikshalalo. Tama Parikshalalo.
Parikshalalo. Their school exam.
Yeah. Vidyakshalaku. Tama Parikshalalo. Parikshalalo. Uttirnata. Uttirnata. Sadhinchadaniki. Sadhinchadaniki. Okay, then there is one more word we mentioned here, Sulabhanga. Okay.
Sulabhanga.
Pathya Pustakam విద్యార్థులకు తమ పరీక్షలలో సులభంగా సులభంగా ఉత్తీర్ణత సాధించడానికి వీలు కల్పించింది. If you look at this one as a whole sentence, it's difficult, but just understand the individual vocabulary, then it will be easy for you. Okay, Andy? I think this sentence pattern is enough for now. Let's move to the simple pattern from the same sentence. The next one is enabled me. Okay, this already we discussed. To get, this is very, very like, pondadaniki. So here we use pondadaniki. Very simple pattern. Whenever you have this structure, for example, let me put this one here. 2 plus V1. Let's discuss this one. Okay. 2 plus V1. Okay. So in the whole sentence, if you see this pattern, you need to make the conjugation like this. Okay. For example, eat means tinu. To eat means tinadaniki. Okay. Now, let's have some practice, Andy. You can say commonly used verbs. Let's ask Vinod Bhagaru to tell some commonly used verbs. Then we'll put in this pattern, to eat pattern. Can you say any commonly used verbs?
Any?
Commonly used verbs, like daily activity. Yeah.
Daily.
Yeah, for example,
Or
go. Go means vellu. To go means
Vellu.
right? Velladani. Like this. This is the example, Andy. Now you can try easily. Yeah. Okay. Pravindra garu, you can speak. Yeah. Which one, Andy?
Say, to say, cheppandi.
Okay. Say, cheppu. Yeah. Say, cheppu. To say, cheppadaniki. Yeah. So similarly, ask. I will also help you. You also just think and tell me. Ask means adugu. To ask.
Adaganti.
Yeah. We are following this pattern. We are just discussing only this pattern. The pattern you are telling, that will be later we'll discuss. Adagadhaniki. Adagadhaniki. Okay. Okay. Let's make 2 more verbs. Then we will make short sentences with this. Okay. To ask, adagadhaniki is the next one.
To buy.
Okay. Buy means కొను. To buy means కొనడానికి.
కొనడానికి.
కొనడానికి. One more sentence, please. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's make one more, then we will see. We'll make short sentences. Let's say
To give.
give. Give means ichu, but here this is like irregular verb and it is not ichadániki, it is ఇవ్వడానికి. ఇవ్వడానికి. If you say ichadániki like previous pattern, it is incorrect. So ఇవ్వడానికి. Okay, Andy? So let me give you the example, like, this is B1 verb in base form, but there is another variation. Give means ivvu. This is imperative. This form we don't use in the spoken version. This is only just V1 form. But in the spoken language, sometimes we use, not sometimes, many times we use the imperative form. That is, if you want to ask someone to give something, you will say, give me book. So in such case, the meaning will be ivvu, like that. Okay. But some of them sound same in V1 and imperative form. Okay. But let's see the example sentences. To eat, తినడానికి. Okay. So I went there to eat. Okay. So I will give you the meaning of go. Can somebody try? So go, go is already here. You can see below, go. Okay. Now just you need to put in the past tense by adding this word. Okay. Can anyone try?
తినడానికి నేను అక్కడ వెళ్ళాను.
Perfect, Andy. నేను అక్కడికి తినడానికి వెళ్ళాను. నేను అక్కడికి తినడానికి వెళ్ళాను. Why we used akkadiki? Because there means akkada only, just akkada only. To means who or ki. In this context, we must use the meaning of to there. So akkada plus who or akkada plus ki becomes akkadiki. So నేను అక్కడికి తినడానికి వెళ్ళాను. To eat, తినడానికి. Okay. This one, let's see. Go. Go means వెళ్ళు. To go means వెళ్ళడానికి. Let's make one sentence with this simple structure. వెళ్ళడానికి. Okay. You can also help me to form a very simple sentence using this to go. వెళ్ళడానికి.
I used car for traveling to Visakhapatnam.
Yeah. So actually, in this pattern, we need some kind of reason, Andy. For example, Praveen garu, you can also help me, but the previous sentence may not match with this pattern.
Okay.
This is there should be like a reason. Okay. So వెళ్ళడానికి. Okay. It will take 2
minutes to
go there. 5 minutes to go there. So it should be in that part, in that scenario, Andy. So it will take 5 minutes to go there. Okay. So అక్కడికి వెళ్ళడానికి 5 నిమిషాలు పడుతుంది. Yeah. So it will take, whenever you are talking about some kind of time, if you say it will take so and so time, you can say so and so time, then padutundi. This is like just a whole meaning. You can just padutundi. It is not exact translation, but when we are talking about time, we say like this. Then 5 minutes means 5 నిమిషాలు. To go means వెళ్ళడానికి. There means akkadiki. This already we discussed. Okay. Let's see the next sentence. To say, చెప్పడానికి. After completing all these example sentences, we will end today's session and it will take maybe another 10 minutes. Okay. 5 to 10 minutes. To say means చెప్పడానికి. Okay. Okay, we'll take the same pattern. For example, I went there to say, I went there to say something. Okay, I went there to say something. Okay, here I will give you vocabulary. Someone can start. Okay, so there.
చెప్పదానికి నేను అక్కడ వెళ్ళాను.
Perfect, Andy. So something means I will write here. You can put it in the structure, Andy. ఏదో.
ఓకే, ఏదో.
Yeah. So now you can update, Andy.
ఏదో చెప్పదానికి అక్కడికి వెళ్ళాను.
Okay. నేను. So always the sentence subject
నేను,
should be
okay.
Andy. నేను అక్కడికి ఏదో చెప్పడానికి వెళ్ళాను. Like that. Next one, adugu. We'll put the same structure. Because our brain likes repetition while learning. So if we learn in the repetition pattern, it will be easy to memorize. So we'll put it in the same structure again. I went there to ask. I went there to ask. Okay. Can somebody try?
నేను అక్కడికి
Okay.
వెళ్ళాను.
No, you need to put this one.
నేను అక్కడికి అడగడానికి వెళ్ళాను.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, in this scenario, you are learning only basic, but you can get the additional words easily. For example, you can say, for example, డబ్బులు means money. You can say
డబ్బులు
books.
అడగడానికి. ఓకే.
నేను అక్కడికి పుస్తకాలు అడగడానికి వెళ్ళాను. పుస్తకాలు means books. So you can, the vocabulary, the noun meanings, it's easy to get from people or dictionary that you can add on your own. So here, just teaching the sentence formation. Now, next one, let's see the same pattern. I went there to buy. Okay, can you try again?
నేను అక్కడికి కొనడానికి వెళ్ళాను.
Yeah, నేను అక్కడికి కొనడానికి వెళ్ళాను.
కొనడానికి వెళ్ళాను.
When you are practicing, if you are practicing, you can just put some more sentences in the comment section of this video later with additional vocabulary. For example, I went there to buy a car. I went there to buy so and so. Whatever you went there to buy, just you can put in the sentence section. Next one. I went there to give something. I went there to give. Okay, you can try, Andy.
నేను అక్కడికి ఏదో ఇవ్వడానికి వెళ్ళాను.
Yeah, so I can say something here. Yeah, నేను అక్కడికి ఏదో
అక్కడికి ఇవ్వడానికి వెళ్ళాను.
Perfect, Andy. So in this in this 30-minute session, we made almost like 50 vocabulary words and sentences. That's great. Okay, Andy. So in the next session, we will continue in the same way. So
ప్రవీణ్ గారు, ఈ వీడియో ఎక్కడ మీరు పబ్లిష్ చేస్తున్నారా? ఇది యూట్యూబ్ లో వస్తుందా లేకపోతే గ్రూప్?
Now it is live, Andy. Just open our PR Lab channel. It will be there as a recorded version.
ఓకే. ప్రవీణ్ గారు, ఒకే క్వశ్చన్. పొర మీన్స్ వాట్ ఈస్ దట్? పొర, మీ పొరకి ఏ అయింది అలా కూడా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. పొర మీన్స్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్?
See, Andy, actually, pora, it is some kind of layer, Andy. Layer.
Okay.
Layer. Pora means layer. So maybe when we are talking about some kind of eye problem or something, sometimes they use this one.
Brain. Don't you have mind? అలా అడుగుదానికి బుర్ర. ఓకే.
బుర్ర.
ఓకే సెంటెన్స్ అది చెప్పండి.
Yeah,
okay.
Mind.
Okay.
బుర్ర
లేదా అలా కూడా.
Yeah. What happened? Okay. Don't you? Okay. Sometimes we say, don't you have common sense?
Correct.
Yeah. Sometimes to translate this one, people say burra leda.
Burra leda. Okay.
Burra means mind. So if somebody doesn't have thinking mind, like, proper
Okay.
thinking style, they don't have common sense. So buraleda, like casual sentence. Don't you have common sense? Yeah, like that. But this is not the true translation, but it is context.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Andy. Do you have any other doubt?
Thank you, Praveen garu.
Yeah,
Thank you,
welcome. Praveen.
రవీంద్ర అద్దారి గారు.
ధన్యవాదాలు సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ధన్యవాదములు.
ధన్యవాదములు అండి. ఉంటాను. నమస్కారం. We
నమస్కారం.
will meet in the next session.